Each year at Go Red for Women, a survivor shares their story, one which can inform and inspire. This year, an Omaha woman will take the stage and explain how something which threatened her life also showed her how to live. An interior designer, Radicia, appreciates art.
And that we all just want to be held and seen and heard.
She also enjoys poetry.
The power of surrender, of just being able to accept things where they are. But it's a Mary Oliver poem.
And in it, a perfect reflection of where she's arrived. Someone I loved once gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to understand that this too was a gift.
February 28th, 2019. It was just a typical day.
Until that night, Alicia thought it was an allergic reaction. Tingling in her face, blurred vision, loss of balance. Concerned this was serious, her family begged her to go to the hospital. She was having a stroke. Yet there was hope. Alicia was a candidate for TPA, which can dissolve blood clots. It has to be given within about 3 hours, and she was on hour 2.5. But the treatment worked and undoubtedly made a difference in how she's doing today.
It's like thinking about how what is presented in your life, what on the surface looks to be this really dreadful thing, can really be something beautiful in your life.
She admits she didn't feel that way initially.
Pre-stroke Alicia, having this long vision or a long list of things I wanted to accomplish, all of which were great titles and accolades, stroke survivor was not one of them. And it got to a point where I was just like, no, I can't do that. This is hard. And I know that this can be better.
It took months of work, different devices, and a range of therapies.
And I don't think I'm alone with anybody who's experienced any sort of health crisis, right? Like, you don't expect how much it will physically impact you. You don't even think about how it will emotionally impact you.
Today, she speaks freely, not only about having a stroke, but finding the beauty in letting go.
Sharing my story hopefully helps empower and encourage others to understand more of their life, how they can take a hold of it and come out on the other side more positively versus just feeling like this is something that's happening to them, but it can really be a part of their life and something really positive.
I asked Alicia what she'd emphasize to you, and without hesitation, she said, fast. You might have heard this in relation to stroke before. F for face drooping, A, arm weakness, S, speech difficulty, and T, time to call 911. When it comes to getting help, time is of the essence, and prompt treatment may be the difference between life and death, underscored by Alicia's story. We'll be right back.